What is up? Happy Valentine's Day. I know it's coming out late, but happy Valentine's Day. So, if you can't tell, today I'm spending the day running. I've done an evening run, which is absolutely gorgeous weather, gorgeous sunset, and it was absolutely great to get back out there and complement my training. Cycling has been really enjoyable, but I also appreciate that I've learned so much from running, and I can add still so much value to my training program now. So there's a lot I can do with it, especially kind of like calorie burning in terms of being leg strength and endurance, which is all really good. All really good support for my body when you go into actual like longer cycles. Now I've got a bit of extra power on my legs and endurance. I'm absolutely shattered, but it's really good fun. I ran 5k and I'm making progress in my times, so I'm around a minute quicker doing a 5k this time around compared to last month, so that's some progress. I'm really happy about. It's a few seconds off per kilometer, but you know what, we take that as a huge win, and just showing my body's getting back into the shape I wanted to be at, and also just remind me I need to build some power up to get pushed even faster. My foot cramped so hard for the last 2 kilometers. It's actually really difficult. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if it's a lack of salt, lack of hydration, so I have to go back and just check my diet for the day. But yeah, it made a huge difference. Not being like a traditional training diet, not having traditional rest week and so on. Yeah, really felt it. It was very interesting. So yeah, all good learning and things to understand and review before my next cycle. And the format for Project Oh My Gosh Season 2 is still in the works of my mind, so whether this comes out in like segmented vlogs or one overall vlog, I'm not too sure yet. But I want to switch up the content, so sometimes I'll do a pre-exercise talk and post-exercise talk, sometimes I'll just be post. But I'll try and give it a little diversity, so please bear with me and whilst I learn what I want to portray for Season 2. Anyway, take care, have a great Valentine's Day. What is up? So, day after Valentine's Day, I thought what better way to carry on my training? Some cross training. So I went to the gym for the first time in like 4 years. I haven't been since pre-pandemic. Did a lot of powerlifting, did a cardio. The machine broke when I used it. It's quite weird to be back in the gym in terms of actually doing some training indoors. Obviously the only other equivalent would be swimming, and yeah, it's a very different atmosphere. It's quite nice, really good fun, all positive training, and hopefully it will help me push my quads further when I get to the cycling training a bit harder and get some faster pace. So yeah, that's all I can hope for. Anyway, keep going with your training. What's up? Cycling today, if you couldn't tell. Bit annoyed, I try to get some footage of my cycle journey, so I got my GoPro with me, try to capture it. I was just fiddling with the settings, and yeah, I'll see if I use some of it, but to be honest, it's a very rapid time lapse, so yeah, you're just not going to get anything from there, but it's okay, we tried. Cycle journey was really good, so I adjusted my seat today, so I made it a lot higher, just get another opinion on it. And yeah, I'm worried I sized down my bike a bit too much. It's still comfortable, like the position, but I put a lot more pressure on my neck today and I felt in my back, so maybe I have to get a higher stem, so the actual handlebar itself needs to be slightly higher up. We'll see. I'll experiment a bit more with the geometry this week. So yeah, a bit annoyed, but it's where we're at, and the bike's still a very good machine. It's still very rapid. What's up? Sunday, cycle pretty much done just under an hour with a long cycle. That's what I was targeting. So there's a lot of climb and elevation in this cycle. I think pretty much there were 3 or 4 big climbs with very small drops afterwards in terms of duration. So, and it's one very long gradual climb that's just taps for the energy. So really proud of that cycle. Really difficult cycle. First time I've done that route on a bike on this bike on mostly roads, so it's quite nice to do it. Most motorists are great. They've been kind of recognizing where I am. I think the bright green helps, and the positioning in the road. But the problem is some motorists have just like cut around about. I apologize, but still carried on. Or there's some cars with like really horrendous plumes of smoke coming out, and you're cycling into it. So yeah, there's still some motorists, very small minority, who've not been that great to drive around with. I think especially where like vehicles are billowing out blue or white smoke, you've got to be like checking your car, something was wrong there. I felt really sick after following that van because there was so much oil and smoke in my face. I just couldn't breathe. It was really horrendous. And then yeah, there's some cars that would just shoot out. They'd see you and then shoot out, thinking they get ahead of you, and it's really difficult to explain sometimes. But you're just so tired, and you got the momentum behind you that it's really hard to pick that up again. Especially when you're like, unlike a car, you can't accelerate as quickly necessarily. So yeah, there's some which I think that needs to be a bit better or considerate. But the majority were really like careful, considerate, leaving plenty of space. So yeah, really happy with that cycle. And on to next week with some more training. Yeah, I need to get some more cardiac training and some more leg strength training in. There's so much quad burn that I can get familiar with it and be able to push through that. So yeah, really good learning from the cycle. The main things learning were for climbing, low gears are amazing, so just be aware of what gear I'm in. Quads really take the burn, and you can breathe through it, but I think it's just the mental battle of knowing that pain will be very temporary. And keep looking around you. There's like, just the more you're aware of your surroundings, just the better you have experience. You can prepare for how other vehicles react to you, other road users. Yeah. And finally, hills are crazy. Uphill, strenuous and painful. Downhill, so fast, it's unbelievable. Just like the wind noise, the pace, oh, it's crazy. You just love it. Anyway, take care, have a good week. Bye bye. See you next time.